Hey, had to get back with you. Listen, this week has been odd, weird, and strange. We had Tucker leaving, obviously. In the last few months, we've had a lot of people, well, really the last few years, these people have been on a roll to shut truth down. Truth is a spirit, Jesus said. And these people do not have ears to hear, and they certainly do not love the truth, as it says in Thessalonians. So I wanted to play something for you, and some of you may, but it's a little old news, but really not, because of the things that we're seeing done with Tucker. And I read something, I forget what it was. It was a month ago. Tucker was at Rupert Murdoch's home, and he was there with Rupert Murdoch's fiancée. They broke out a Bible and started reading out of the Bible. Rupert Murdoch, it said, that stood back and looked, broke off the engagement because she said something very strange after they were looking at the Bible, meaning Rupert Murdoch's fiancée and Tucker Carlson. And out of her mouth says, he's a messenger from God. She says this to Rupert. Guess what? He breaks off the wedding because of that statement. Interesting that God and Jesus and prayer comes up. That's why I wanted to play it for you last week. Well, within that, when he mentioned take 10 minutes to pray, interesting, he's an Episcopalian, the lowest of the spiritually riled up, let's say, that are speaking out against anything. And in their churches also, the okaying of weddings that probably shouldn't be, that was not ordained from God, meaning man and woman. So this man, Matt Walsh, was taken off. So we had, or at least not taken off of his YouTube channel. And I'm saying that for a reason, because I'm absolutely nobody on this. I was shocked and amazed that we had 200 views the other night, and by morning it had dropped to 28 or 30 something. Well, we did that following YouTube video last week, and we said, watch these two. And guess what? I think all of you did. I was up at 2:30 in the morning, and the one with that, it was up to 200 views also. Guess what? By the morning, 42. It's only back up to 60. So I'm being affected, and I ain't saying anything. I'm just playing what's out here. So something very strange is going on. This is a man they took off, and I want you to listen to this right here.
Revolving door for all government officials.
Wow.
Yeah, for any industry though. So like in the farm industry, all the government officials who review our drugs, they come work for farm companies. Like the military, like all the army and defense, government officials eventually go work for the defense companies afterwards.
How do you feel about that revolving door?
It's pretty good for the industry, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's bad for everyone else in America.
Why is it bad for everybody else?
Because if the regulators who have to approve our drugs know that once they stop being regulated, they want to go work for the company, they're not going to be as hard for the company. And they're doing their job.
Right. Isn't that the best business model though? Just control nature before nature even happens itself, right?
Yeah. If it works.
What do you mean if it works?
Because some of the times there would just be mutations that pop up, right? That we're not prepared for, like with Delta or Omicron,
right,
and things like that. So who knows? I mean, either way, it's gonna be a cash cow. COVID will probably be a cash cow for us for a while going forward.
Yeah.
I obviously like it.
Well, I think the whole, research of the viruses and mutating it, would be the ultimate, cash cow.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
So that was James O'Keefe, Project Veritas. He's been around since Obama was running, and he's the one that broke open the Acorn Project, where he was bringing in all illegal aliens, and they were just helping them lie, cheat, steal. Open, you could be a prostitute. Hey, just get your W-2. This is years ago. This process has been going on. Purge. Remember they came out with the movie Purge. That's what's going on. So they took off him from his own company, got him out because he did what? Stepped on too many big toes. Well, that's what's going on. These people are at the end game now. They're over there trying their best to get a nuke war on because they don't want Trump to get back in, and there's a lot of very strange things happening right now. So that's one they just took off. They're hitting me, so I tell you, go to Rumble, keep it going up, just so we can keep this message keep going on. Christ is coming, wrath this time. Messiah's coming over there to the Jews. They're waiting for him over there. We've got an old word from this Pope just a few years ago We're waiting for the entities to come, so they're prepping you for the UFO invasion. They're changing your money system. Wow, it's been a wild, crazy week. So that's who the kind of people they want off or not speaking. Now, he got demonetized, okay? Well, no, Matt Walsh did. Let me play the Matt Walsh. Now, this is the kind of people they don't want speaking, okay? Remember, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. If any man speak, let him speak it as an oracle of God. God tells the truth. He speaks truth. Man in his darkness hates the light. He hates dark. He loves darkness, is what he said. So light came into the world, 1 John. Men's heart loved darkness rather than light. And that's what we got today. They clapping seals for these fools that rule over us. And it's absolutely disgusting. So let's just do this one real quick. Get you an idea of these are the kind of people they don't want speaking. People that actually have a brain and can think and have common sense.
Your educational background or your healthcare education experience?
Mr. Walsh, you're recognized.
My experience in healthcare?
Your educational background. I'm just curious. You've testified as to a lot of your own research. So I'm curious for what purpose you do that and what background you have to qualifies you to speak to that.
Well, my background
Walsh.
that qualifies me to speak to this is that I'm a human being with a brain and common sense, and I have a soul. And so, therefore, I think it's a really bad idea to chemically castrate children. That is my experience. Also, I did. Now, it's true. I didn't go to college, but I did go to school long enough to learn how to read, so I can read the data for myself, and that's exactly what I've done.
This guy needs to be demonetized, and he has been just last week. Took Tucker off. Only one confronting even Donald Trump, and the word is now they got a big billboard. I despise Donald Trump. So now they're going to use everything against him. And there's the funny thing is, Mr. Don Lemon, the lemon of lemons, this clown, they got rid of him. And what did they say? He's lying. Oh, but you're paying him $2, $3, $5, $10 million a year to lie, and you knew it the whole time, and you all got caught and 43% down this one. Let me tell you, people, truth, words are under attack. God is with us. Since we're in the topic of war, and as Jesus said, wars and rumors of wars, right? Well, that's a constant right now. I want to read something to you that Mr. Putin said just about 50 days ago. Listen to this. I'm tired today. And he was speaking in a conference somewhere. I'm tired of everything, he says. I want to talk to the countries of the world. What's happening? What kind of Satan's plan do you dream of? This is Putin. You want to deliberately reduce the world's population by sacrificing innocent lives using unstable spirits. In your political correctness. Jonathan Kahn did a story about this whole transgender. It's gods are returning. The male and the female, okay? Ishtar, Isis, all of it. Mix it up. People brainwashing, vicious media systems. It's what we just talked about. The media being owned and controlled, and shameless lies, constantly and intentionally. Boy, he's saying it. I am aware of your satanic plans, he's using the term again, to reduce the population of the planet. This is on record. You are so evil to use the weakest and marginalized. Dylan Mulvaney and all the marginalized, yeah. If you think your people will have to get used to being massacred, leave your position. Tell them, stop with this insanity. If America and Europe do not end these plans, you will face not only God's judgment, but mine as well. Stop your plans, long live God and the fatherland, or death is waiting for you. Wonder why they didn't want to play that one. Interesting. Well, it's written about Magog and Gog and coming around, surrounding Israel, and crazy times. So keep up with it and fight the good fight. God bless.